In just over a month's time, the much-vaunted Admiral's Cup returns to the inshore and offshore racing scene after a very lengthy hiatus of 22 years. The Admiral's Cup was long considered the World Championships of offshore racing, so this revival will be a key event for the Royal Ocean Racing Club, which celebrates its 100th anniversary in 2025. When the regatta was last run in 2003, it was won by Australia, with a two-boat team out of the Royal Prince Alfred Yacht Club. But it was already evident by that stage that the event was well past its heyday years of the 1980s and 90s. To be sailed out of Cowes on the Isle of Wight off England's south coast, this slimmed-down update of the regatta, in which the two-boat teams represent clubs, not nationalities, has attracted 15 teams from some of the world's most famous yacht clubs. And the crew lists across this 30-boat fleet give some indication of the high esteem in which this event is still held, with a who's who of the world's sailing elite spanning all of the teams. Two of the nations represented, Germany and Great Britain, are fielding more than one team. The series will start with a short overnight offshore race, followed by 3 days of inshore racing on the Solent, and culminating in the famous Fastnet Race, competing alongside 400 other yachts. Australia will be represented by the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia's entry, comprising Gordon Kettelby's Boaton TP52 Zen and Sean Langman's Rykelpue GP42 Back to Black. Some additional Australian interest in the series will be provided by David Griffith's Whisper, which will join Zen and Back to Black in the Fastnet Race to form an Australian team that will vie for the Martin Illingworth Trophy. And that trophy will be presented to the team with the lowest collective score for the race. And we'll be there. We'll be in the UK covering all of the Admiral's Cup races and the start of the Fastnet Race before we head to Cherbourg on France's Normandy coast for the Fastnet Race finish. We will, of course, be following the Australian endeavours very closely, but we'll also be talking to the skippers and crews across the full fleet to give you some sense of the action across the whole event. This is something of a walk down memory lane for me, so this is going to be a very exciting event, and we look forward to seeing you then.